Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ashley and I'm a fourth year veterinary student. I did my first 3 years of my veterinary degree on the island of Grenada at St. George's University, and now I'm at my clinical year at Virginia Tech. And I am actually set to graduate in a few months by the end of this year, which is really exciting. There's a lot of great things happening. This channel is specifically to raise awareness of the veterinary medicine profession and also help future veterinary students. This is going to be my first New Year reset for my YouTube channel, which is so exciting. I can't believe that we've come so far. This is actually going to be my 4th year on YouTube. To start off with, I do want to reflect a little bit on how the year 2025 did on my YouTube channel specifically. I accomplished a lot within the year, and I was able to showcase a lot of those moments on my channel. So if you do want to look at some of those accomplishments and the hardships, definitely be sure to check out some of those videos on my channel. I am recording this a little bit after the new year has already happened, so I did gain a few more subscribers than I had before the new year. By the end of 2025, I had 631 subscribers, and I had 218 videos posted on my entire YouTube channel. I feel like I posted so much last year, and I'm going to be completely honest, it was actually my worst year on YouTube. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I just didn't gain as much subscribers as I did in previous years. But we'll get into that a little bit later on how many subscribers I actually gained in 2025. Next, I just kind of want to look at some of the analytics for my channel. So let's set this to 2025. So during the entire year, I got 18,432 views, which is fantastic. That was actually my highest number of views I've ever had in a single year. And then for the watch time hours, I had 1,013 hours. So I am doing a lot better in that fact, but as you can see, my subscriber count was 70 for the entire year. So it was not the best year for subscriber counts, but as you can see, I did post quite a bit, but not as consistently as I could have. Around this time frame when I was in Grenada, my computer actually crashed and I couldn't actually upload or edit anything. So that did put kind of a hinder in uploading on YouTube for about 2 months almost. So it was a significant amount of time that I wasn't posting anything. Now for my top content during the entire year, I wasn't super surprised with the fact that my number 1 video is the sample questions for veterinary interviews, just because everyone always asks questions about that. My second best video was the dorm tour at St. George's University. And then again, my third one was another vet school interview one. And then I am so happy with my 4th video of the year, which is the campus tour of St. George's University, which I figured would do pretty well, considering everyone's always asking what the campus actually looks like, especially since a lot of people cannot afford to go before they're accepted or before they accept their seat in the veterinary school. So it is nice to allow students to see what the school actually looks like. For number 5, I'm not super surprised with this one either, because it was about the veterinary personal statement with some tips on how to actually write it. Number 6, though, was a little surprising. It was actually one of my first short form content on YouTube, where I was doing a short hike with my roommates. And then number 7 again, vet school interviews and advice. And then I was kind of surprised with number 8 because that was one of my very short days in Grenada when I was a vet student there. And it did surprisingly well. So I'm not quite sure why, but I'm glad people enjoyed that video. And then number 9 was my weekend shift where I was handling 11 patients on my own in the large animal medicine and surgery rotation in Virginia, which I'm not super surprised that actually did well because people are always wondering what we actually do as veterinary students and kind of how to handle the workload. And number 10 was my container park tour. I was kind of surprised about this one too because that's actually where most of our restaurants are, and it's near the SGU campus. But a lot of people usually have questions about it because they're always wondering what container park actually means, and it's basically just a place for students to come and hang out. There's several different restaurant options, and it's all built out of actual shipping containers. So it is actually pretty neat. On the audience tab, I usually look pretty closely at this too, just because I want to see how many people are actually not subscribed to my channel when they are actually watching my videos. It really did surprise me that during the year of 2025, 93% of the people watching my videos did not subscribe to my channel. That's definitely a significant amount of people not subscribing to my channel. In the next part of this video, I'm going to be doing some goal setting for 2026 for my YouTube channel itself. I am actually in the process of editing my Las Vegas externship series, and that should be up on the channel pretty soon in the next month. I will be including all of the graduation footage as well because I am set to graduate, like I said earlier in this video. I will be doing residency updates as well because I did recently apply for residency and I should hear back in March whether or not I got accepted to a program. I will also be showcasing me moving again to wherever my job is and landing my first job as a veterinarian. We still have a couple more states to hit in the next year and finally ending out in New York City with my veterinary school content. My plan after graduation though, I know that's probably a big question for my subscribers currently about where this channel is going to go. Because as you have seen on my channel, there's mostly veterinary school content, and I do want to maintain some privacy with residency in particular. My plan after graduation is to post financial videos because I will be going through the process of trying to figure out how I'm going to pay off my student debt loans from graduate school. I do want to do a couple of no spend weeks and how to actually budget for my loans. So that's kind of what I mean by financial content. I do plan on making videos about my continued education courses that I have to do every single year to maintain my veterinary license. I do also want to do more lifestyle videos as well, such as travel vlogs, trying new food, monthly resets, potentially getting my first pet. I do want to create another YouTube channel as well with showcasing Marriott hotels in particular, just because I am a Marriott member. I absolutely love going to all of their different hotels. I do want to showcase some of the JW Marriott ones and the autograph collections, but I also want to showcase some of the other Marriotts as well, like Residence Inn, Fairfield Inns, Courtyards, just because Marriott actually has so much for every budget. And as you can tell on my channel, I've actually been booking all sorts of Marriott hotels for all of my externships pretty much, with the exception of one. I don't know if that's going to happen this year or next year, but I did want to let you know that I will potentially be starting another YouTube channel. My biggest goal for this year is to finally monetize this channel. I do not have the subscriber count yet or the watch time hours, but I do want to actually start working towards that goal. If it happens before 2027 or after, I would be extremely happy. It's just one of the goals that I have for this year for this YouTube channel. If any of you have recommendations on what you would like to see from me this year, please let me know down in the comments. I've had so much fun making all of these videos for you. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe and like this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Happy New Year again!